गौर हरि जय गौर हरि जय नित्यानंद राम जय नित्यानंद राम नित्यानंद राम जय नित्यानंद राम जय पतित पावन नित्यानंद राम पतित पावन नित्यानंद राम जय पतित पावन नित्यानंद राम पतित पावन नित्यानंद राम जय गौरांग श्याम जय गौरांग श्याम गौरांग श्याम जय गौरांग श्याम जय वृंदे जय वृंदे जय वृंदे जय वृंदे जय वृंदा देवी जय वृंदा देवी वृंदा देवी जय वृंदा देवी जय वृंदावन धाम वृंदावन धाम वृंदावन धाम जय वृंदावन धाम जय राधा मोहन राधे जय राधा कुंज बिहारी राधा कुंज बिहारी राधे जय राधा दामोदर राधा दामोदर राधे जय राधा गोपीनाथ राधा गोपीनाथ राधे जन्म माता प्राण दोनों हे जन्म माता प्राण दोनों हे जय राधा गोपीनाथ राधा गोपीनाथ राधे जय राधा रमण राधा रमण राधे जय राधा मदन मोहन राधा मदन मोहन राधे जय राधा गोविंद राधा गोविंद राधे गोस्वामी प्राणधन हे गोस्वामी प्राणधन हे जय राधा गोविंद राधा गोविंद राधे जय गुरु परंपरा जय गुरु परंपरा गुरु परंपरा जय गुरु परंपरा जय रूप रघुनाथ जय रूप रघुनाथ रूप रघुनाथ जय रूप रघुनाथ জয় কৃষ্ণ দাস জয় কবিরাজ কৃষ্ণ দাস জয় কবিরাজ জয় বিশ্বনাথ জয় চক্রবর্তী বিশ্বনাথ জয় চক্রবর্তী श्रीनिवास नरोत्तम श्रीनिवास नरोत्तम श्रीनिवास नरोत्तम श्रीनिवास नरोत्तम जय जगन्नाथ दास जय जगन्नाथ दास जगन्नाथ दास जय जगन्नाथ दास जय सूर्य कुंड जय सूर्य कुंड सूर्य कुंड जय सूर्य कुंड जय भक्ति विनोद जय भक्ति विनोद कमल मंजरी ठाकुर भक्ति विनोद जय गुण मंजरी जय गौर किशोर गुण मंजरी जय गौर किशोर जय नयन मंजरी जय भक्ति सिद्धांत नयन मंजरी जय भक्ति सिद्धांत प्रभुपाद 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 जय 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 गुरुदेव 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 जय गुरुदेव 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 गौर हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय श्री अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय धामवासी भक्त वृंद की श्री गुरु परंपरा की श्री समावेत भक्त वृंद की जय निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Shri Guru and Gauranga. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय I will chant the mantra of Radha Kund. Please try to repeat after me. Yatha Radha Yatha Radha Priya Vishnu Priya Vishnu Tasya Kundam Tasyaha Kundam Priyam Tatha Priyam Tatha Sarva Gopishu Sarva Gopishu Saivaika Saivaika Vishnu Atyanta Vallabha Atyanta Vallabha. Now I will chant the verse from Vilap Kusumanjali. Raghunath Das Goswami used to chant on the bank of Radha Kund. You can repeat after. Tavaivasmi, 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 Na jivami tvaya vina, Na jivami tvaya vina. Iti vigyāya devitvam Iti vigyāya devitvam Nayamam charanantikam Nayamam charanantikam. Whatever we pray to Radharani, we should pray before Radha Kund, because Radha Kund is non-different from Radharani. What if you pray to Radha Kund, then immediately Radharani hears your prayers. So Raghunath Das Goswami is telling, O Radhe, O Radha Kund, I am yours, I am yours. Na jivami tvaya vina, I cannot live without you. When we come to this realization that I cannot live without Radharani, then Radharani will take her into her group. Na jivami tvaya vina. I cannot live. Na jivami tvaya. Tvaya means you. Vina, without you. Na jivami. I cannot live. Iti vigyaya. Oh Radhe, you know this. Iti vigyaya. Vigyaya means you understand Radharani, I am telling you. You are my Yutheshwari. You are everything for me. Please understand this. I cannot live without you. Iti vigyaya devitvam. Devi, oh Supreme Goddess. We have to please Radharani. So Raghunath Das Goswami is using the word Devi. Devitvam Nayamam Charanantikam. Bring me to your lotus feet. Keep me in the shade of your lotus feet. This prayer is not only to Radharani, it is for Radha Kund also. Radha Kund also has face, lotus feet. Radha Kund also has form like Radharani. You know that? Show with the danda. This is the lotus feet of Radha Kund and this is the head of Radha Kund. Because Giriraj, Govardhan, how can I show that? It's like a peacock. Giriraj Maharaj goes inside Gwal Pokhar, and then Giriraj Maharaj goes inside the ground, and then he turns his neck and his face comes out opposite like this, Radha Kund. So he's like this. Giriraj Maharaj is like this actually. He's going inside and coming out like this. So, sorry. So when he's coming out like this, so his chin part is going on the back side of Radha Govind Dev temple. In Radha Kund there is Radha Govind Dev temple. So, and his forehead is on this side. This is the forehead we are sitting right now. The forehead of Giriraj. And his two cheeks. You know, Giriraj also has cheeks. Like we have. Nice cheeks. These cheeks have manifested in Radha Kund as the Purana Radha Krishna Tila. You have seen the hill where old Radha Krishna Mandir is there. These are the cheeks of Giriraj. That is why when Raghunath Das Goswami, he found the Giriraj tongue here in Gopi Kua. Gopi Kua is here. But after Giriraj appeared to him, he put the tongue here on the back side. He didn't put it in the front side of the Sangam. He established the Jiva on the back side of the Sangam. Because the face of Giriraj is like that. Like this. So the tongue has to be below the nose, the eyes. The tongue should be below the eyes. That's why the tongue is on that side. And Radha Kund and Sham Kund are the two eyes of Giriraj. Now I will test you whether you have understood this. Radha Kund is which eye of Giriraj? Okay, tell me.
Left eye. Left.
Sure?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, you are correct. Radha Kund is the left eye of Giriraj and Sham Kund is the right. Because Radharani always stays on Krishna's left. Vamangi. We offer Dandavat also like that. We offer Dandavat when Radha and Krishna are to our left side because we are offering Dandavat first to Radhika. And then we are offering to Krishna. So, different devotees say that Mukharvind of Govardhan is at different places. In Govardhan, every place is transcendental. But the real face of Giriraj is Radha Kund and Sham Kund. Because the eyes are here, the tongue is here, the tongue of Giriraj, and the nose is here. Which is the nose of Giriraj? Anybody knows? Have you ever seen the nose? The Sangam, Haribo. The Sangam here, this is the Giriraj Shila, which is coming out in the Sangam. That is the nose of Giriraj. That's why they don't put so much water. They bathe it with little water in the morning. They don't bathe that Shila with a lot of water. They put milk. So if you want to that is in the Sangam of Radha Kund and Sham Kund is the divine nose of Govardhan. And Govardhan is smelling the divine fragrances of Radha Kund and Sham Kund. Because Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says that Giriraj Govardhan's eyes are always watery. Govardhan's eyes are always watery because he is always eager to see the Madhyan Leela of Radha Kund and Sham Kund. And his eyes are completely transparent. It is said in Bhakti, the more you advance in bhajan, the more you see the Nitya Leela inside your heart, the more your eyes become transparent. So, Giriraj's eyes are the supremely transparent. You can see the bottom of Radha Kund from the top. all the divine flowers, the necklaces, and the pastimes, Giriraj is seeing from the bottom. Giriraj Maharaj, he is embodiment of all rasas. In Radha Kund, Sham Kund, he is experiencing Madhurya Rasa. He is the assistant of Radha's Dasis. In Gwalpokhar, he is the assistant of all the Sakhas. In Aniyor, he is the assistant of all the elderly Gopas who fed Giriraj on Govardhan Puja. All the servants of Krishna also take shelter of Giriraj, and the grass of Giriraj, the trees of Giriraj, the caves of Giriraj, they are all serving Radha Krishna in Shantarasa. So Giriraj Govardhan is serving Krishna in all the 5 rasas. He is serving Radha and Krishna. Raghunath Das Goswami, he says in Vraj Vilas Tava that if you take one particle of dust of Radha Kund and you divide that sweetness into 6 parts, one particle of Radha Kund, you divide the sweetness of one particle into 6 parts. But that sweetness of 1/6 of one particle of Radha Kund is more than the sweetness of the whole Govardhan, the whole Ras Mandal and the whole Braj Mandal combined. So, many devotees do Dandavat Parikrama of Radha Kund. It takes 2 hours. Because they want the highest dust in Braj Mandal. The highest dust in Braj Mandal is available in Radha Kund. So, we are very, very fortunate. Anybody who comes in these 8 kunjas of the Ashtasakhis, he or she starts developing their spiritual form, their Swarup starts developing automatically by the mercy of the Ashtasakhis. Like right now we are sitting in Champaklata's Kunj. This is the south side of Radha Kund. This is the south side of Radha Kund. So we are sitting in Champaklata's Kund. This is the golden Kunja where Champaklata comes here every day at around 1:30 to cook for Radha and Krishna. Can you smell the prasad, bhog? When I first came here, I used to get but after staying here, I lost that smell. So, this Vrinda Devi and Champaklata, according to Govind Lilamrit, they come here and they cook for Radha and Krishna every day. One bhojan, they cook that special fruits and sweets, kandamul, phal. Krishna wants to have a light bhojan in the Madhyan Leela, because already in Nandagaon he has eaten a big feast before coming, cooked by Radharani. So here it's a very light kind of. Don't worry, we are going to give you full prasadam. It will not be light. So after cooking from here, maybe I have to get up. This ghat is in the south side of Radha Kund. It is known as Rasvadi Ghat. Ras Leela is enacted here sometimes in the night when Krishna does not want to go to Vrindavan, or Krishna does not want to go to Nandagaon, Terkadam. He wants to come little far from Nandagaon. He doesn't want to go more far. So then he does Ras Leela here. That's why Rupa Goswami did his bhajan on this side in Imli Tala. There was one old tree, tamarind tree in Radha Kund, known as Imli Tala, like there is in Vrindavan. In Vrindavan also there is one tamarind tree, and in Radha Kund also there is only one tamarind tree, and that is behind this
buildings now in the house of one Brajavasi. Now they have burned the tree, they are using it for cooking. It's almost finished, unfortunately. This ghat and this ghat, these two ghats are the Pashu ghats or the cow ghats. Raghunath Das Goswami, when he made the kund bigger, then he wanted even the animals to touch the water of Radha Kund and get their swarup. From an animal body, you can get your siddha there just by touching the water of Radha Kund. So he was so merciful, Raghunath Das Goswami, that when he thought that Radha Kund should be bigger, immediately Radharani, she sent that merchant. He was a rich merchant, he was offering gold to Badrinath in the Himalayas. And Badrinath told him, I don't want this, go and give it to Raghunath Das Goswami. Raghunath Das Goswami wants to make the kundas bigger. So he came here and he gave it to Raghunath Das Goswami and he made the kundas bigger. This ghat is known as Shringar Ghat, Bhojan Ghat and Jhulan Ghat. Many names are there. This is the area where Radha and Krishna, they do their Shringar, dressing each other. After the water pastimes, they dress each other and then they eat the bhoga coming from the Champaklata's kunja. The bhoga is brought here and then they eat all the nice bhoga in the afternoon, 2 o'clock, 2:30, like that. Then they have a swing festival here with 1,000 petals, lotus swing in the afternoon, and then they go around all the kunjas and their name becomes Kunja Bihari. When Bhakti Vinod Thakur said, Jai Radha Madhav Kunja Bihari. In Kunja Bihari he covered all the pastimes of Radha Kund. Because this Ashtasakhis Kunjas and here are Ashtasakhas Kunjas, 8 Kunjas. So this is Lalita's Kunja. Here is Vishakha's Kunja, here is Chitra's Kunja, this is Indulekha's Kunja, this is Champaklata's Kunja, this is Rangadevi Kunja where Kondeshwar Mahadev is situated, that is Rangadevi's Kunja, and this is Tungavidya's Kunja, this is Sudevi's Kunja, and this is Lalita's Kunja.
Lalita Kunja ki.
So when you chant on your Japamala, the first 8 beads, they correspond to the Ashtasakhis. But which bead corresponds to which Sakhi? You know that? It is the same clockwise direction of Radha Kund, the Kunjas. They are manifested in the form of the Ashtasakhis in our first 8 beads. The biggest bead in our mala, it is Lalita. Then it is Vishakha. Then Chitra, then Indulekha, Champaklata, Rangadevi, Tungavidya and Sudevi. That's how in our beads we chant. We also go. So when we chant Japa, we should do Parikrama of Radha Kund. Bolo Radha Kund ki. And this is the Gopal temple where the sun rays they fall here. Radha Kant, they also from Gambhira. Vakreshwar Pandit and Dhyan Chandra Goswami's, Gopal Guru Goswami's worshipable deities, Kashi Mishra's deities originally. They have come here on the north western side of Radha Kund. Then here it's the whole Lalita's Kunja is starting from here. Madhu Mangal's Kunja is here, but Madhu Mangal has given his Kunja to Lalita. So Lalita, all the northern side of Radha Kund and Sham Kund is all Lalita's Kunja. So because that Lalita Kunj is so high, it is the highest place of bhajan. All our acharyas like Janma Mata, Srinivas Acharya, Narottam Das Thakur, Jeev Goswami and Bhakti Vinod Thakur and all our acharyas, Raghunath Das Goswami's descendants, everybody, they all do bhajan in Lalita Kunj, because that is the most powerful place. By Lalita's mercy, we get the mercy of Rupa Goswami, and then by his mercy, we get the mercy of Ananga Manjari, Janma Mata. So, this is the Janma Mata's Baitak. You must have seen there is a Tamal tree and there is a Bakul tree. There are two trees on this Baitak. If you have seen carefully, there is a crystal bridge going from this place into Anang Manjari's Kunja is in the middle. It is known as Ananga Rangada Kunja. Ananga Rangada Kunja is the most dear to Radha and Krishna, because when Radha and Krishna go in the center of Radha Kund, they can get a nice view of the whole Radha Kund. They catch their hands and they nicely move around in Anang Manjari's Kunja. And it is very, very pleasing to them to go to Anang Manjari's Kunja, because Anang Manjari is the younger sister of Radharani. She is 13 years old. And she appeared in Kali Yuga as Janma Mata. Some say is Gopal Bhatta Goswami also, according to Gaur Ganodhis Deepika. So, Janma Mata came and sat down here, and she was meditating on her seva in her own kunja for Radha and Krishna. So Gopinath appeared to him, and Gopinath caught her hand, and Gopinath put Janma Mata next to her. Like normally, on Krishna's left side, Radharani is there. But if you see Radha Gopinath temple, there is a very special thing here in Radha Gopinath temple. Krishna told Anang Manjari, you come to my left, Radharani will move to the right. In Radha Gopinath temple, Radharani has moved to the right. And you will see Anang Manjari, smaller sister, 13 years. She is on the left of Krishna. So this is a very, very special place. This Radha Gopinath temple. It is the lotus feet of Radha Kund actually. Because Radha Kund, the face of Govardhan is like this. So the bottom part of Radha Kund is Janma Mata's Kunja. So this is the lotus feet. Naya Mam Charanantikam. So Das Goswami, when he was doing bhajan on the backside, this is Manas Pavan Ghat, where Radharani comes to take bath at 12 o'clock every day. And the Pilu Vruksha, the tree is there, Vishwanath Chakraborty and Raghunath Das, Krishna Das Kaviraj, and all our Goswamis, they did bhajan there. Because when Radharani needs our seva most, then we should always be there to serve her. So when she is taking bath, the Manjaris, they know that Radharani needs their seva. So the Manjaris are always serving Radha and Krishna here in Manas Pavan Ghat. Have you been there just now? No. You go after. So Manas Pavan Ghat, near to that is the Pancha Pandavas. They are standing as trees. As Shantaras, they are seeing the Madhyan Leela. Radharani is bathing Leela in the afternoon. This is known as Radha Damodar Ghat. Jeev Goswami used to come out from the Radha Damodar temple to take bath here every day because he is Vilas Manjari. So he used to come here to take bath. And then this is Madhu Mangal Ghat. Madhu Mangal Sakha used to take bath here in Sham Kund because that is Madhu Mangal's Kunja. And then this is the place where Lalita Kund is meeting Sham. Lalita and Sham Milan. The union of Lalita and Sham Sundar, because Lalita is the Yutheshwari, the group leader of one of the principal after Radharani. So, and this place is known as Gaya Ghat, where if you want to deliver all your forefathers, if you take water in that place and do Klim Krishna Kundaya Swaha, there is a Bij mantra for Krishna Kund, there is a Bij mantra for Sham Kund. So you take the water and say Klim Krishna Kundaya Swaha, then all your forefathers will go to Goloka. Means thousands of people they come here to do that. Like you take bath in Mayapur on Gaur Purnima, then 1000 ancestors go to Goloka. Radha Kund also has that power in Sham Kund. This is the left foot of Krishna. Krishna, he put his left foot after killing Aristasur, he was stamping the ground. Jeev Goswami says he was very angry because Aristasur disturbed his Ras Leela. So he was stamping the ground repeatedly. So with his foot, this Shamkund, this hole became. And then all the holy places, they came, Krishna called them. And place is the Madhavendra Puri's Baitak, where the small toe is there. This is Madhavendra Puri's Baitak, this side of the left foot. And the big toe is the Baitak of Gauranga Mahaprabhu.
Yeah.
The big toe of Krishna's lotus feet. So Krishna already indicated that I am going to come as Gauranga. Because Gauranga sat at the big toe of Krishna. Krishna's left foot. That is known as Tamal Tala. You must be knowing that place is the most famous place. Without him, we will not be able to have Radha Kund and Shyam Kund. Gauranga Mahaprabhu discovered Radha Kund, Shyam Kund in 1514. Now we are going to celebrate 500 years. Next year.
Yeah.
Next year will be 500 years.
When will be the time?
The Tithi is...
Kartik time?
Kartik time, yes.
Right.
For 2 months. And next to the Tamal Tala is Ashtasakhi Ghat. Ashtasakhis, they congregate here on Shyam Kund, planning the Leela of Radha Kund, Shyam Kund. So this is known as Ashtasakhi Ghat. And after Tamal Tala is the Pash Ghat, which is one of my favorite Leelas. Radha and Krishna play the dice game at 3 o'clock. This is in Sudevi. This is actually Kunja given to Sudevi. Sudevi's Kunja is here on the north western side, but Sakha has also given his Kunj to Sudevi here. So Sudevi's Kunj is like diagonal. One Kunj here and one Kunj here. One Kunj that side in Radha Kund, one Kunj here in Shyam Kund. So here the dice game is played very, very nicely, and it's a green color Kunja, and Krishna loses his flute and Radharani always wins. Radharani's hands are like magic. When she throws the dice, there is always 12 number. 6 plus 6, 12. Krishna tries a lot, he tries to. But maximum is like 11. Krishna cannot become 12. Radharani is 12, always. So, then there is Madan Mohan Ghat. This is Madan Mohan Ghat. Radha Madan Mohan. In Vrindavan Parikrama, Madan Mohan comes first. But in Radha Kund Parikrama, because Radha Kund is the highest dham, Gopinath is coming first.
Yeah.
Normally you have Madan Mohan, Govinda and then Gopinath. But in Radha Kund it is opposite. If you do Parikrama of Radha Kund, Gopinath will come first, Govinda will come here, and then Madan Mohan will come here. So Radha Kund, you are getting the highest thing in the beginning. Prem of Radha Gopinath. So that way, this is the Parikrama of Radha Kund, Shyam Kund. This is known as Sangam Ghat, where Radha and Krishna are meeting. Vishwanath Chakrabarti makes a very interesting point. He says that there is no Aristasur in Goloka. So how was Radha Kund, Shyam Kund manifested in Goloka? He answers the question himself, that Radha and Krishna, when they were sleeping with each other, suddenly they had this prema Vaichitra Vilas, and in their union they felt separation, and they started crying and moving around, crying for each other, and they melted. Radharani melted to become Radha Kund, and Krishna melted to become Shyam Kund. Bolo Radha Kund, Shyam Kund ki. So that is how they manifested in Goloka. So this is the Sangam. This Sangam is a very interesting thing. There are 7 Yoga Pithas in Braj Mandal. Totally 7 Yoga Pithas. Yoga Pithas is meeting. Out of them, this is one of the Yoga Pith. One is in Radha Govind Dev Ji temple in Vrindavan. You must have seen there is a small hill where Rup Goswami, where Radha Govind Dev was hidden inside. So that is the Yoga Pith of Vrindavan. The third is the Yoga Pith of Barsana. The fourth is the Yoga Pith of Nandagaon. The fifth is the Yoga Pith of Jawat. And the 7th is the Yoga Pith of Gokul. So there are 7 Yoga Pithas, and out of this Yoga Pith in the center of Radha Kund, Shyam Kund, because Radharani takes bath in Shyam Kund and Krishna takes bath in Radha Kund, and they come from both sides and they meet here in the center. That's why it is known as Sangam. Bolo Sangam Ghat ki. So even then when they are separated, at 3 o'clock and 36 minutes in the evening from Sudevi's Kunja, when Radha Kund and Sham Kund are separated, even then Krishna did not want to lose Radharani's association. So in the form of the water, they are always meeting. So there is a sambhog in the Vipralamba also.
Yeah.
They are always meeting in the form of the liquid forms. Throughout day and night, they are always uniting with each other. That is why this Milan place is very, very important. This is the Yoga Peeth. And Rupa Goswami used to do bhajan here, and then Sanatan Goswami was walking on this Yoga Peeth. And after the Yoga Peeth is Banki Bihari temple. And after that, where Gopal Bhatta Goswami used to take bath as Gunamanjari, that is known as the Govind Ghat. That place is known as the Govind Ghat, where Sanatan Goswami was walking in that Govind Ghat, and he had darshan of Radharani on a jhula. Because Rupa Goswami said that Radharani's hair is like a cobra. And Sanatan Goswami was not believing. He said, how can it be? Radharani's hair is like black like a cobra. So Radharani gave him darshan on the Govind Ghat
Yeah.
in Radha Kund. So in summary, this is the Kundeshwar Mahadev who is facing Radha Kund. Mahadev is there in all the places. Here is Kundeshwar, there is Bankhandi Mahadev. Here in Radha Raman temple there is one more Mahadev, and here there is one more. There are 4 Mahadevas protecting Radha Kund, Sham Kund. Like in Braj Mandal there are 4 Mahadev: Bhuteshwar, Kameshwar, Chakreshwar and Gopishwar. There are 4 Shivas protecting Braj Mandal. Radha Kund also has this Mahadevas around Radha Kund, Sham Kund, and by his mercy only we can enter into this Leela of Radha Kund, Sham Kund. The Nityanand Prabhu's Baitak is behind. Actually, our ashram here, if you take a straight line from our ashram, it is a straight line of the Sangam.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's right in the Sangam, like this is straight line. So, Nityananda Prabhu's Baitak is here behind this building. Ashram, Nityananda Prabhu came and sat down here because directly he could not enter into the Madhurya Leela because of being Balaram. But he sat down, and if you see his Baitak is in the straight line as Anand Manjari's Baitak. It's in the straight line. Because Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada used to say that if you are in Madhurya Ras, Nityanand Prabhu will take you, he will bring you, and then ultimately hand you over to Radharani.
Yeah.
If you are in Sakya Ras, then Nityanand Prabhu himself will train you. But if you are in Madhurya Ras, Nityanand Prabhu will attract you, and then he will hand you over to Radharani. So here Nityanand Prabhu is handing us over to Anand Manjari. It's a straight line. Their kunjas are in the straight line. So that is the brief description of Radha Kund and Sham Kund.
Very nice.
When you have parikrama, you will know.
Yeah.
We just had. Okay.
By hearing you.
Oh, okay.
Your name is Vaishnav Maharaj and you have all the qualities of a Vaishnav. So now I will request all the 3 Maharajas to speak.
Vaishnava Maharaj.
Vaishnav Maharaj will speak first. Sadhu Maharaj's Adesh is there.
Vaishnava. Really fun, very anand. Your darshan.
What to say after such a presentation?
Yeah, beautiful.
Parikrama rather than Sham Kund. Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmritam